What's going on, guys? It's PokedeX here, bringing you guys the PixelMon mod for Minecraft. If you guys didn't know, the PixelMon mod is an awesome Minecraft mod. Basically, it's Minecraft and Pokemon combined, and it's super awesome. I'm doing a series on it, actually. It's a lot of fun. It works in single player and multiplayer, and it's just a overall well mod that is constantly being updated. There's a whole community around it. There's like a forum and everything, and that's really awesome. It has a lot of stuff. You can see there's a lot of Pokemon spawning around. Is Pokemon trainers right there. It completely changes the game around. It's basically just like a completely different game. Now I'm gonna show you guys the fundamentals of this mod. It's pretty cool stuff that goes with it. If you go to the creative menu right here, there's a ton of items too, as you guys can see. So it's pretty awesome, and I'm gonna be going over it now. First thing you guys will need to know is that to send your Pokemon out, you just hit the R key, and if you hit the square brackets, you can actually switch between Pokemon if you have more than one. And if you hit the O key, you can kind of make your little quick item Pokemon bar to the left bigger or smaller. Now we're gonna need to do some crafting, and I'm gonna be doing some basic crafting with you guys. So first of all, here we have the healer, and what I recommend you do when you first start off a Pokemon world, just spawn in a healer, make a Poke Center, and spawn that in, because the healer hits your Pokemon when you right click it, and your Pokeball just spins in it, and it'll take a little bit, and when it comes out, full alt. Now, to make a healer, you need iron ingots, aluminum plates, and diamonds. And you get aluminum plates from destroying bauxite ore. Bauxite ore just looks like that. So that's what bauxite ore looks like. And when you kind of destroy bauxite ore and smelt it, you get aluminum ingots. And then you put aluminum ingots in anvils, and then you get aluminum plates. So that's how you make that. So if your Pokemon faints and you don't have a healer, you're kind of screwed until you have enough resources. So I just recommend you spawn that in. Here we have our PC, and the PC is crafted just like that. Some aluminum plates, redstone lamp, redstone dust, and glass pane. And with the PC, you can rearrange your Pokemon. Right now I only have one Pokemon, but you can kind of move your Pokemon around, put them away, and even delete them forever permanently if you need to. But yeah, the PC has lots of space, so you can store lots of Pokemon in there. You also might want a Pokedex, and what Pokedex does is basically tells you info about Pokemon. And to make a Pokedex, you just need some iron ingots, redstone lamp, some rose red dye, redstone dust, and glass pane in that formation. Once you have that, this way, you just right click it with it in your hand, and there you have a full dictionary of all the Pokemon you guys may want to know. And unfortunately, no Mewtwo there. Okay, now you guys will need to know how to make Pokeballs, because you're not going to be able to catch Pokemon without Pokeballs. So to craft Pokeballs, you're first going to need an anvil, and this is no Minecraft anvil. This is not an ordinary anvil, it's a Pokemon anvil, and they just use it with its all iron ingots. And on the anvil, you need a hammer as well, and to make a hammer, it's just like this. It doesn't have to be iron ingots, it can be diamond, gold, wood, stone. I just recommend you make it iron. You don't know how to make your diamonds on this. To be honest, an iron one lasts just fine. You're also going to need an iron base, so 3 iron ingots will get you 5 iron bases. And you're also going to need a Pokeball discs as well. So once you have the Pokeball discs and the iron base and your hammer and your anvil, you simply put your iron base on. And it looks like I'm going to destroy that. And that. Oh wait, rupture damages. I just realized it wasn't an iron base, it was an iron disc. So what you do is you take 3 of these and you get an iron disc. You put that on, and there you go. And once you destroy that, just like that. Oh, and that fell in the water. You will actually get iron bases, and you can do the same thing with Pokeball discs. So you put a Pokeball disc on that, you hit it with your hammer, and basically over here, you guys will see you get a Pokeball lid and an iron base, and you put a button in between that, and you get your Pokeball. And you can have different types of Pokeballs. If you go over here, you guys can see all different types of Pokeballs I have right now. There's Ultra Balls, there's Premier Balls, Fast Balls. There's a lot of stuff. That's pretty cool. Next thing you guys will need to know is try to craft some rare candies and potions, because they're pretty useful. So to craft a rare candy, you just need some sugar, some golden apples, some glowstone dust, and voila, your rare candy. And with your rare candy, you just level up a Pokemon by right clicking them. So if you have your Pokemon there, you just right click it and it will level it up. Right now my Blastoise is level 100, so yeah. You're also going to want to make some potions, and potions are easily farmable. You get some wheat, some milk. Now, weed you can just get ordinarily, glass balls you get ordinarily by milk. You guys will notice that there are no mobs. There's actually not a single mob over here. No hostile mobs. Either the only thing that there is an ender dragon, I believe. And if you go to nether fortresses, you guys will even find mobs there. That's nothing. And to get milk, you're gonna need to type get a Miltank, and you just right click it with the Miltank. And that is one thing about the mod that's really messed up, guys. You eat Pokemon when you kill Miltanks. You get cooked milk. You can eat them after, and it's just really weird. Zubats too. If you kill Zubats, you get rot in the flesh. And so after you kill Pokemon, you actually drop stuff. That's kind of cool and weird. And at the same time, Abras drop like Ender Pearls. So that's that. And also, guys, you guys will see these blocks spawning around. Now, these right here are apricorns. And to get it, you just right click it, and it will drop one. There you go. And voila, you get an apricorn. And then with an apricorn, you put that in a... You put an apricorn in a furnace, and you get a cooked apricorn, and you use the cooked apricorn to make Pokeballs. So you guys will need to go around and find these things. Each of them are different colors, and with these, you make Pokeballs like that. Now you're also going to find these shards. When you mine these, you get shards, and if you get 9 of these, you can make stones. And with the stones, you can actually go level up your Pokemon. So that's basically summarized all the crafting recipes you guys need to know. Now there's fossils as well, and I'm not really too sure about the whole fossil process. I've never used it before, but it's really there. And you guys can go check it out. I'll have more information to that down in the description below and in a link. So now that you have your Pokemon, you can actually do a couple of things. Now, if you right click it with your hand empty, you can actually go ride it, which is pretty cool. You move around just like you would. Spaces to jump and stuff. It's pretty awesome. You can even go in the water if you have a water type Pokemon. It's pretty awesome. And I think a Charmander or Charmeleon or a Charizard can even go on lava and swim in there without taking any damage for themselves. So that's pretty cool as well. Also, guys, if you open up your little inventory menu, you right click your Pokemon, you guys can see a bunch of stuff. So if you right click it, you go to summary, you guys will see the level. You guys can even rename it. So if you rename it, you guys will see the name in the top right corner of the name is an R button. You just hit that and you type in the name you want to do it. So water pocket. You type it and you can rename it. There you go. And I don't like that name, so I'm just gonna reset it. You guys can also see its moves and its stats, and that even has happiness. So the mod creator actually added an entire friendship and aggression system to this as well. That's pretty cool. So that's guys, we're going to be battling. So here we have some trainers, and trainers will spawn around. And Jerry's only level 4, and he's just a kid. So I'm going to go fight him with my level 100 Blastoise. Actually, I'll fight you, Stefan. Oh, does Stefan not want to fight? And there you go. So this is the battle menu right here, guys. So you guys at the bottom, you guys will see you guys have 4 options. You have fight. You can change your Pokemon. Right now I only have 1 Pokemon, so I can't change. I can have my bag, and with my bag I can see things like HP. I can use HP. I can use my Pokeballs. This is a trainer battle, so I can't use Pokeballs, obviously. And I can even run, but you can't run in a trainer battle. So I can just click on a move like that, and it'll tell me my defense is increased because I used Iron Defense. And I can go do a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to use Hydro Pump, and probably kill him in 1 hit. Yes, I did. And I'm probably going to use it again, and kill him again. And this is just a complete onslaught. And he will give like a little phrase at the end on why he lost, and get all sad and just go away, which is kind of, that's sad for him. Okay, guys, so if you guys go through your little inventory in creative mode, you guys will see that there are a lot of items, more items than you can cover. Now, there are a whole lot of Pokeballs, and the wiki doesn't actually specify on how to craft each Pokeball, but you guys will have to experiment with all the color dyes, and that's how you craft different Pokeballs. You also have badges, which are not really implemented yet. You have potions and restores. You have your fossils and natural items over there, and you can even have held items, which you can kind of put on your Pokemon. And they will kind of get the little effect of that. And you can even have your moves, like if you want to move specifically and you can't really get it, you can just go over here, you get pick the move, and you right click your Pokemon. But Blastoise can't learn that, so I can't use that right now. Also, guys, to use your Pokeballs, you can actually use it in battle. So if I were to fight that Pokemon, I can use it in my bag and he's in battle. But you can also throw it at them. So if I want to use, I capture this with my Ultra Ball, I just throw it at him like that, just right clicking, and let's see, he'll do a little animation. Spin, probably not gonna get him. I mean, probably most likely. But there you go. Oh, actually, I did capture him. Well, that's pretty cool. Also, you guys can heal your Pokemon just by right-clicking them with your potions. It doesn't have to be in battle. And that's one thing I really like about this mod. Things don't really have to be in battle for you to use. So that's pretty awesome about that. Other than guys, that kind of summarizes this mod all up. But one thing that I may note is that you guys, if you want to cheat, there's a little command you guys can use. So I'm going to show you guys that. Pokespawn. And you can type in the name of Pokemon to find an Ivysaur. bam, I spawned an Ivysaur just like that. It's pretty cool. And when I do Pokespawn Mewtwo, I don't see a Mewtwo. It says Mewtwo is not in the game, so that's one thing I'm a bit questionable about. Yeah, Mewtwo's not in the game? I thought it was. Well, and that, guys, nothing else to show you guys. Now, the mod is a bit hard to install, so I will have a tutorial up on how to install in single player, and also how to install in multiplayer, because you definitely do want to play the multiplayer aspect of this mod. It's really good with friends, and guys can start your own server up, run around, catch Pokemon, and just battle it out. So that's pretty cool. And then, guys, that should be it. So thanks for watching, guys. My name is Pocket Island. This is my Blastoise, and me and Blastoise wish you guys a very happy farewell.